Hey guys, and thanks for joining today. It took me a while to push out another video, so thanks to all of you for waiting. We're at the flying field, the flight school, where I learned how to fly in the 80s. I barely could walk at that time, so it's quite an experience to come back here with brand new equipment, FPV gear, what we're having today. And I almost got eaten by a dog who apparently never have seen a quad before. Sounds pretty angry. Anyway, let's roll the intro. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the iFlight EVOQUE. This is now the second EVOQUE I purchased. The first one, the True X, had problems. There was some weird goo on the motors which I cleaned, but then I realized there was some strange soldering going on which didn't look OEM, and then it didn't bind, and after I got it to bind, it had very poor range, so there were electronic problems with the system and I decided to give it back. This one here, however, is perfect and there are no problems whatsoever. In a future video I might discuss what happened to the True X one, but for now we are focusing on the Dead Cat designed frame, which is now in my hands. Not only because of JB's reviews saying that it flies so great with all the experience he has, but because so many others say the same thing, and I want to learn how the settings are done and how the tune is, how the rates are, and trying to figure out what makes this quad from iFlight fly so great right out of the box, learning from it and comparing it to my recent own builds, the AOS Falcon 7 and the AOS 5.5. Also great that iFlight decided to ship the EVOQUE with the original DJI camera now manufactured by CADX. That's a nice plus to have. So let's see how it flies. Enjoy the flight, guys. It is quite a surreal experience being back here in this flight location with all this new equipment, where back then when building balsa wood planes over the winter in hundreds of hours, then flying in summer, was laying basically the foundation, becoming an engineer and doing my job I'm doing today, actually having a certain lifestyle and life today because of what happened so many years back. I believe some of you have a similar experience and it would be really great if you share that in the comments below. Thanks to all of you for allowing me to share my piece today, and let's get back to the flight and enjoy the rest of it. Here are the hangars where we were building in hundreds of hours, planes and fixing which broke over the summer. Over the winter it was building time, and back then the materials were different. We were using wood and glass fiber. Carbon fiber wasn't really a thing, that came much later. It was too expensive in the 80s. And that put us on a lot of restrictions, because what we have today with carbon fiber, with the resonance characteristics and the rigidity of the material, that was unthinkable to achieve back then. So it is really nice to know how materials develop over the last 20, 30, 40 years, and appreciating what we have today, that we are capable of building drones and quadcopters, doing FPV and enjoying that hobby. And we are back. The iFlight EVOQUE flies great. I really like how it's tuned and how it flies, and I will look into why that is and share that in a future video with you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's content I had to share. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, that would be really appreciated and helps me out a lot. Have a great rest of the day, stay safe, and see you in the next one.